should blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Social Media Channel. We talk horror, nothing but horror. How is everybody doing? Who's doing well? And today, everybody, welcome to another movie review. And today, everybody, I will actually be doing a review of a Friday the 13th fan film. The movie is titled The Fall of Camp Blood. It was released in the USA on the 7th of May 2022 and UK 7th of May 2022. Directed by Riley Lorden, who you may know runs the Slash and Cast podcast network and the Slash and Cast YouTube channel. And as you know, our podcast Slashercast is a part of that network. Director has worked on a Friday the 13th fan film short, which is obviously from his IMDb that I found. This film on IMDb has a rating of a 7.1 for now. This film takes place after the events of Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So the beginning of the film is set in that time, and then the rest of the film is set sometime after the events of the final chapter. And the final chapter being the one where it is young Tommy Jarvis in that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into review. By the way, I will not be doing the characters part. I'll just get straight into the review for short films, and then the characters will come in as we go ahead, because I am terrible with names, with remembering names and stuff like that. So we will just see what happens. I'll get into it. Obviously, this is the first time I've ever reviewed a fan film. So yeah, IMDb obviously give this a rating of 7.1, and let's get into review and see what I think about Fall of Camp Blood. Okay, Fall of Camp Blood takes place after Friday the 13th final chapter. I have to say, damn, like, this is fucking brilliant. Like, I'm not even joking, this film is brilliant. Like, definitely one of my favourite fan films I have watched. Obviously, because of the lawsuit that was going on and everything, at the minute, there's no news or anything about a Friday the 13th film being made, a new one, like an actual official company one. So fan films are really keeping this franchise alive. So fans like this, like Riley and his team, and this film was also stars and was made with the help of Peter Anthony. Peter Anthony is the main character in this, and he stands out very well because he just, like, I've watched an interview with him, and I know he did mention that he had never really acted before, and if I didn't know that, I would have thought this guy was a professional actor because he's brilliant. And I do know that filming was actually halted for a while because Peter had actually, I think he broke his arm or dislocated it and everything like that. And then after that, he came back and did stunts again once he was healed. And then obviously that pushed the film back. And and then they did the whole Blu-ray, they did the whole, the Indiegogo campaign for it, and I pledged towards that fund for the Blu-ray, and I'm glad I did, because this is definitely a film that I want in my collection. And but yeah, Peter Anthony, you may know him as the person who created Roseblood, a Friday the 13th fan film, Roseblood. Roseblood takes place after the movie with Tina can't remember which part that is. There's so many Friday 13 films. But yeah, that one takes place after that. And I like that film. Peter Anthony stars in that as this, like, douchey, good... Like, he's kind of like a douchey, good guy soldier who is using Rose and wants to basically take the healing factor that Jason has and use it. And I really love the fight between Michael Myers shows up in that as well. But yeah, Fall of Camp Blood, characters, the effects of the film are really well done. Like, as a fan film, the effects, like the gore, is really good. The kills are really, really fucking well done. Like, I'd say... Riley actually has a scene in this, and I think his fiance actually also is in this scene with him, and they see Peter Anthony's character digging up Jason's grave, and like Peter Anthony just looks at them. Like Peter Anthony's character just looks over. Oh yeah, Peter is playing a brother of one of the two characters from Final Chapter. Cause in Final Chapter, obviously, one of this girl goes missing, and then her brother comes to find her. I mean, and he is then killed during that. And yeah, I think this film does really well at establishing its story and makes a really good continuation. Like, if I was going to watch Final Chapter and then I'd watch this, like, that's how good it is. Like, if I were going to watch Final Chapter, I'd watch this as well straight afterwards because it's that well done. The effects are really well done. Character-wise, Peter Anthony is the one who stands out. Like, he really stands out as this. He's like a force to be reckoned with, because like one of the scenes, he fights with an actual MMA fighter. Like, there's a character in it who is an actual MMA fighter in real life. So he fights an MMA fighter who is brilliant, like, in this role, and he plays this guy who says that the characters who died actually deserved it, and then he smashes a bottle over the guy's head, and I think that's where Peter actually got his where he actually dislocated his arm and through the stunt, and that I think that's where that happened. And yeah, the rest of the characters are really cool. Like Bailey, who was also part of the Slash and Cast Podcast Network, he is killed, and he's really good. Like, I think he's got one of my favorite kills in this entire film, but I think Jason's kill is fantastic because Peter Anthony just fucking lobbed Jason's head off, and I'm like, fuck yes. He just proper gets, I think it's a machete, and chops Jason's head off, but it's brilliant. As a fan film, this is perfect. Like, this was more than I could ever ask for this film. Like, only like a 50-something minute film, and everything is there. Like, it's brilliant. It continues on a story that is fantastic, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I hope to see more fan films like this. I'm hoping they make a sequel to this one, if that's a plan or anything, or not, I don't know. But I know Peter Anthony is working on probably some other projects after Roseblood. He also did Friday 13th Vengeance, which is really good. But yeah, I'm going to give this film a 10 out of 10 because it's fantastic as a fan movie. It is perfect and brilliant and really well executed. Right, everyone, hope you enjoyed my review of Fall of Camp Blood Hope you enjoyed. You can I'll link the film down below so you can go and check it out. It's a really good film. Hope you enjoyed my review of it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And don't forget to go to our links down below in the link tree as well, to all our social medias and everything and all that stuff as well. But yeah, guys, if you're watching, if the makers of Fall of Camp Blood are watching, good job. I've just got to say, brilliant job on the film, and you really did an amazing job with Fall of Camp Blood. But yeah. So everybody, the next fan film I'll probably review is Roseblood. I do a proper review since I've done this. Now I figured out how I want to do these fan films actual reviews. So I will do Roseblood next. But yeah, other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed. And remember, keep on slashing, keep watching horror, and I'll see you fans later. Bye for now.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?